Hey guys, it's me, LegoMaster627, and welcome back to Legos Island. So it is Monday, September 25th, 2023, and as you can see, the island still is that evening, but the theme park anniversary party is gone. It only took like an hour and a half to clean up. I'm not kidding. Now, the title of this video, while yes, is actually true. The fall event got bigger and has been extended by 2 days. Now, first off, the extension. Why? Well, I felt like 2 days was way too short. Secondly, as for it getting bigger, I realized, let's just go a little bigger. 5 rooms bigger. So basically 5 new rooms were added. Well, technically I guess a few more if you do count, of course, the lodge over here. But, not only that, thirdly, 5 new items alongside that. And that is this entire episode. You know, it's actually really funny. Did you know that the event was not supposed to get bigger? This was ironically the same day it was supposed to end, alongside the theme park anniversary. And then I thought just a few hours beforehand, mainly during the school day, I realized, no, let's make it a few days longer and add in a few more rooms and items. And here we are! The only thing that's gone is the theme park anniversary, which, again, as you can see, is gone. I just gotta put the sign back over there for the theme park sign and we'll be all good. I should have done that before filming, but oh well! So now, this will end on September 27th, which, yes, there is an episode that day. By the way, I do apologize. I forgot to tell you that in the Sunny vlog, by the way. There was actually an episode on September 27th and 29th that I completely forgot to mention. The reason I didn't mention them is because I didn't think that I was going to be making episodes those days. But then I have like a list of all the episodes for the rest of the year, of like when I want to do them, and I found out that there are going to be episodes that day as well. So, 4 days in a row. If you don't count the one that was uploaded the day beforehand. Because the next episode, September 26th, is the Medieval Kingdom 4th anniversary, which can explain why this is still decorated, minus the item not being here. I'm keeping it like that until the 27th to celebrate the Medieval Kingdom anniversary. After that, it will be back to its normal design, as usual. Now, as for all the extra added content, let's get into it. We're going to first start off with the room that was supposed to be in the previous episode, but I didn't have enough time to make. But here it is now, and arguably was the second to last room I made. Oh, and as for the item, there's a specific order that we're supposed to be collecting all these items. So we'll be coming back here later, because I do have an order of when to collect certain items. So do be known, we will be back here later. But as for the actual room itself, while this item is here, we'll be coming back later, because again, there's an order that I want to follow for this event, since it actually makes sense. Anyway, let's get into it. So here's the tallest mountain. This is what it was supposed to look like in the previous episode, and then I didn't have enough time to decorate it. Again, here it is now. So maybe it is better that I extended it. Because honestly, that event was way too short. Honestly, adding a few extra days, also keeping the evening sky as well, which, by the way, it may or may not stay like this all the way until Festival of Lights. I mean, ironically speaking, that event's also going to be at nighttime too, so why not just keep it nighttime all the way until Festival of Lights is over at this point? And then I think we'll go back to daytime right before Halloween. How does that sound? That sound good to any of you? Or should we just go back to daytime after this event's over? You guys decide in the comments. Love to hear what you guys would think. Anyway, all the beacons look like this, which are very cool. And that's really awesome. Like I said, we'll be coming back here later, so let's move on to the next room. Our first item is on the balcony, and that's why we're going up there next. This is the yellow fall hat. Let's put it on, and that is how it looks. It looks so cool. And you know what's so cool? There's shirts for all 5 fall colors. Now here's why I want to collect them in a specific order. I want to collect them based off of when these colors were introduced to the island in terms of the fall event. So first we had yellow, then orange, then red, then brown, and lastly green. Which we will be getting to orange right down there as it's in the lodge. And then the red one, well, I'll show you later, because it is somewhere else. Anyway, as for the balcony and also the staircase, I know you probably didn't expect this to be updated. Fun fact, did you know the balcony almost wasn't decorated? But you know what? I added it in because why not? I'm just that good. And no, my cave's not updated, but it is changed back. Because I didn't plan on decorating it after that. I just felt like changing it back and being done with that. Anyway, I also just realized this is the perfect timing to go get some dogs. Where did it go? Did it go down there again? There it is. Alright, Cake and Lapis. Finally! No holiday dogs! Thank you! Oh look, we already found them. Except we should probably feed them while we're here. I just did not realize that. There we go. And let me go get Cake. Alright, now that we got both Lapis and Cake respectively, let's move on to the next room. Because that's really it for this room. But I do hope you guys do love it, as I did put a lot of time into it, as you can probably notice. Alright, so next up we're going to head down to the lodge, because that's where the next shirt is located. By the way, yes, you may or may not notice the decorations in this room, which ironically look like this. Yes, I just added in the pumpkin patch because, hey, why not? There was no pumpkins around here. Anyway, moving on, we have this. It says fall in yellow, orange, red, and brown. Heading into the actual lodge itself. Actually, let me just let these guys in here real quick, assuming they will. Nice. Wait, that's only Cake who was let in here. Oh, well. Anyway, our next shirt is right here, the orange fall shirt. Let's put it on. And here is the orange fall shirt. It looks so cool, I'm not gonna lie. And let me go ahead and take a copy of that so we can put it in our inventory. So this is the lodge for the fall event. I normally like to decorate the lodge every fall event for some reason. I don't know, it just looks cool. It just does look cool. So what are your thoughts? Because it truly looks good. Now, obviously, down there was not just the only room updated. This was too. And no, before you ask, the rest of these rooms are not updated. Just to give you proof. Yeah, you may notice there are no items up here, but there are just some pretty fall decorations, which are awesome. What are your thoughts on this? They do look pretty nice. Anyway, let's continue, because we still got a few rooms to go through. Still got, like, one more room prior to the village, and then the village itself. But I do hope you guys do love these decorations, as you can see. They do look very, very cool. Anyway, let's move on. Because, again, we still got a lot of rooms to go through. By that, again, I mean one more room prior to the village. And nice, this is fully done by the time I got out of here. Looks nice. Also, the only reason all this copper ore is here is to make it act like there's leaves on the ground. So, that's a nice little attention to detail. If you hadn't managed to notice while we were in this room, by the way. Anyway, so where's the next room, you're probably wondering? Well, ironically, you'd think with this not being updated that the event room wouldn't be updated. Well, guess what? Surprise! It sure is! And that is where our next shirt is. The red fall shirt. Let's go ahead and put it on. And this is the red fall shirt. It looks so cool. Now, you may notice that as we're putting on each shirt, you'll notice that all shirts have the respective color for the actual shirt. And then for trims, we put the other fall colors alongside them on the shirt. You'll notice we have orange on the yellow one. We have green on the orange one. And, of course, yellow on the red one. That is very, very creative. Anyway, with that said, the only reason this is hidden all the way back here is mainly because that's like the only spot I really had. I know I probably could have put it right around here, but oh wow. Anyway, what are your thoughts? This also spells out fall, which is very cool as well, as we can see right here. And that's really it for this room, I'm gonna be quite honest. I hope you guys are loving these extra rooms so far. Now, before we head to the village, we do need to head back to the tallest mountain to collect the brown shirt. As I did say, we would be going back there later to collect it in their respective order. So now we're back here to collect the brown shirt. So let's do this. Let's put it on. And that is how it looks. Of course, let's put the brown shirt back as well. There we go. And this is the brown one, combined it with the red color, which is super, super cool. Now, on to the village. Lastly but not least is the village, which looks like this. I know, looks so cool. Over half the beacons have been removed, or at least just buried, of course. Because, of course, we didn't need all of them out, only just a few. But regardless, just be known that literally every room in this village is decorated. I guess outside of the hotel, which apparently I didn't undecorate, so never mind. Looks like it wasn't done after all. And no, that wasn't my first time realizing that. I noticed that earlier, but I guess I just forgot to go in there and undecorate it. Oh well, I'll do that off camera another day. Anyway, here's the village, guys. The last room, alongside at least outside of, you know, these following things and this as well. Dang, man, we were so close to going one event tour without having to fix anything. Although we didn't have to fix anything, we just had to just take them out. But, oh yeah, right, before I forget, here is the last fall shirt. The green fall shirt. Let's put it on. Get another copy there. Now, unfortunately, we didn't have an ingredient that had a brown color to it, and that's what I would have originally done for this one. Unfortunately, we don't have one. Unless I am proven wrong. By that, I'm referring to an ingredient that is brown that wouldn't fit on, of course, the armor trims. Fortunately, we don't have any. So, this was the next best thing. I hope you guys love it, though. And is the last shirt in this event. Alongside also the last item in this mini-event. It's crazy that this event had to be split into two parts, even though it wasn't even meant to originally. Crazy how much can change within only 48 hours. That's serious. Alright. Let's go into the coffee shop now. And apparently none of them are following me. I don't know why. I just don't know where they went. But now, these rooms are decorated, which are awesome. No, that's really awesome to know that these rooms are decorated too. So yep, this is the coffee shop, decorated for fall. And I hope you guys love it, because I truly put a lot of work into this. Let's move on, because we still got a few more rooms. We even got the library. And yes, even the clothes shop is updated. What a surprise. It hasn't been decorated in a while. Anyway, here's the library. I should actually put the villagers back in here now that I think about it. Maybe after this event's over, when the village is back to normal. Because, of course, we'll have more room to have them walk around and stuff. And also including iron golems, too. Yeah, let's wait until the village is back to normal. Because that, makes more sense. Anyway, again, here's the library for this event. Looks very cool. And we are very close to actually being done with this, so that's why the video is not much longer. Let's go in here, and I just realized and came to a literal realization that these were never changed. Let's go ahead and get a orange one. I do know the ones in the other house, though. I think I did change. There we go. Okay. Much better. Now, here is the first house. Which looks like this, by the way. Just to clarify, it does look like this. Which is really awesome. So, what are your thoughts? I know it's mostly just banners on the beds, but you know what? It's at least something. Unless I don't decide to add a pumpkin here. Which I did. Dang. As for the other house. Frick it, let's just add a pumpkin in here too. 2, actually. Perfect. That looks good enough. Okay. No more adding stuff, I promise. I don't know, it just looks cool. But yeah, second to last room. And then we're done with this entire video. I'm not even kidding, guys. Like, I'm not making any of that up. So yeah, what are your thoughts? And yes, unlike the previous house, I did change the beds. Way earlier. But yeah, what are your thoughts on this room? It looks very, very, very cool as well. And we actually have one last room, which I did say previously was the clothes shop. Let me just add some banners here real quick. Much better. And I'll add one there. I'll add one there as well. And I'll add a few right here, because, hey, why not? Pretty cool. Alright. Yeah, that should be enough for banners. Actually, no. There we go. There we go. It's just, I think this was one of the only rooms that didn't have any banners. Anyway, here's the clothes shop. Which, no, the next catalog releases on, I think, October 2nd. At least within the first few days of the month, specifically. Yeah, within the first few days of October, we'll get the October catalog, so don't worry. Alright. So, last room. I know. This is taking a lot longer than the original tour because there's more rooms and more items. That can explain why. So in total, there are 9 rooms total in this event if you don't count all the inside rooms. Let's just say 9 areas. Anyway. This wraps up the entire tour. I know, right? Crazy, man. This was a long tour. And that wraps it up. So thank you all so much for watching this episode of Legos Island. I hope you all enjoyed. What is your thoughts on the second half of the mini event, even though there wasn't originally intentionally meant to be a second half? But I planned it way earlier today than I ever intentionally thought. What is your favorite part? What is your favorite room and item? I'll see you all in the next episode for another mini event. Dang, 3 episodes in a row. For the Medieval Kingdom 4th anniversary. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.